Okay, we're gonna take a quick look at this Brit tag or Brit DAG Jumpstarter. This is a perfect piece for DIYers. That's actually really cool. This is a Jumpstarter with air compressor in. And inside the box, we have all the beauty that we will need here. Nothing else in the box. Okay, so let's check what's going on here. Actually, I haven't opened it yet myself either, so that's a lot of stuff going on here. User's manual if you need to consult with it, and we have the jump starter. That's actually really cool, and looks like it has the boost button on the side. I like that, so you can manually kick it, and the LED right here, and it's one of those that you cannot reverse it if you wanted to. Then we have the compressor piece right here. Okay, and USB-C to USB-C braided cable. That's really nice. And then we have the compressor pieces that you can inflate sports balls and all that good stuff. And nothing else on this pocket, but the beauty of it is right here now. That's what we're here for. And this is our compressor, jump starter, and also power bank. Yes, you can actually charge other devices with it. And on the side here on top, you have the ports. It's a USB type A and a USB type C. Now the type A is only for output, and the type C could be input or output. Could be used for either or. And here is your jump starter port right here that you just plug this in like this. And as you see, the light starts right away. That's telling you that it's connected, so you don't need to turn on, actually, looks like. Okay, nice. And we have a light here. Whoa, that's a light bar. And on the other side, we have a flashlight. And also we have where we plug the tube for the compressor. Just plugs in here, and that's it. You're ready to inflate whatever you want to inflate. And it has a nice carrying handle. I like that. And let's turn it on. Okay, so we have to unlock it, looks like. Okay, so click this, and then this one 3 times to unlock it. So let me turn it off again. Okay, so from the off position, you click once the power button and 3 times the minus button to unlock it, and now it's unlocked. And to turn the light, just hold the power button. Whoa, this is actually bright. Okay, and it goes in a strobe mode if you click it, and so you can go to the back of it. Let me turn it on again. After the strobe, click it again, goes to an SOS, and if you click it again, goes to the back part, which is going to be your kind of lantern style light bar right here. And that's it. Let me turn that one off real quick, and then you can go to modes here that you can go, for example, and this is your air. You just hold down the air button, and you can change the PSI on how much you need it to be inflated. And my car is 33, I think, or around that. Look at that. And right now it would be ready to actually start inflating. I'm not going to click it, but just really quick just to test it. Yep, it kicks in right away. Then you can change the mode to motorcycle, to bicycle, to sports balls, and that's it. And here's the unit. You can do it from bars, kilopascal, or PSI. I usually use it in PSI, but you know, that depends on you. And let me charge something really quick just to test the port for charging a device. Really quick right here, USB-C, and I have a phone that I can test it on. Yep, starts charging right away. So charging actually, oh, look at that. And it's actually fast. It says fast charging, so that's a fast charging port on the side, the USB-C. And let me see what happens when I connect the charger to charge the unit itself, which I'm going to have to charge anyway before we put it on the car. No matter what we do, that's going to have to be done. We put it right here, and yep, and it says input or in here, and it starts charging. So besides that, well, let's go to the car and start the car, but I'm going to first let it fully charge, and then we go there, just to make sure we're doing it the right. Let's see you next scene. Okay, it's extremely windy, and I don't know how much you're gonna hear me, but I'm gonna try my best. And these are the connections. This is the negative on this car, and this is the positive. So we'll just test it here before we try to inflate a tire. And we have this here. Let's give it a kick. This. Put the bag on the side real quick. If the wind doesn't knock my camera down, that would be nice. Okay, this is for car starter. right here. Yep, see the light there. Or I don't know how much you can see on the light. Know what I mean? Connect. Okay, the light is on. 100% battery. Not sure how much you can see on it. I'll go just quickly start the car and hope it starts. I put an old battery here. Yep, it did. And when you start the car, you're supposed to disconnect it as soon as the car starts. So you don't need to leave it on after the car has started. And this is a V6 engine, this car, so started without a problem. And that's it. These are the leads. Now the leads look pretty okay. I'd say V6, V8 could start probably too, if the engine doesn't have problems, obviously. And that's it. Well, besides that, we have to test it inflator capabilities with one of our tires, because the cameras have those stuff that goes on LED. I'll show you. Hold the air buttons on. You have 30 here, 30. This is where it shows how many PSIs you have on the tire right now. And I'm gonna lower this to sharp 30. 33s, that's how I put on these car. Okay, from 30 has to go to 30 air. And it started inflating. Well, we have 33 PSI, and as I told you, it's really hard to see these numbers with these new cameras, and there's nothing I can do about it. Just have to take my word for it, I guess. Nothing else I can do about it. But basically, in here it says 33, and here's 33. We're done. Boom. That's it. And so inflating the tire and starting the car, it only went down to 90%, so that's not bad at all. I would say this is a good piece actually to have on your car. Really good piece to have in the car. And I left this light on for some reason. Cool. Okay, that's all I had to show you.